From Super League to Olympic distance to age group world records to Kona. Go longer with the right fuel at the right time with SFuels.
This is a phenomenal bike ride, and I can tell you he's so casual. This is his first time he's ever biked the full 112 miles here in Hawaii. He's never been up to the turn in Harvey. He's certainly been up there today. Doesn't he look...
Welcome back to Hawaii, everybody. Get ready for some breakfast with Bob T. And welcome back to Kona Town, everybody. Hey, hele mai, hey, koma mai, ow! Because it's breakfast with Bob.
And Poncho Man. Thanks, everybody. It's so cool to be back. Our 11th year of Breakfast with Bob from beautiful Huggles on the Rocks. My name is Bob Babbitt. We're brought to you by Master Spas, SFuels Go Longer, HOKA Let's Fly, Form Smart Swim Goggles, Quintanaroo, Zoot, the original triathlon brand, and of course, our Challenged Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, the winner of Ironman Germany, the winner of Challenge Roth, 9th place last time here in Kona. Daniela Bleymehl has been our guest. How are you, Daniela?
Good morning, Bob. Yeah, thank you for having me. It's a great honor to be the first one this year.
How exciting is it
Yes.
to be back here on the island?
Oh, it feels pretty special on the one side, and on the other hand, it feels like nothing has changed.
What I love when I read about your background is your dad was supposed to do this race, but why couldn't he do the race?
Well, because I was about to come in this year in 1988.
Well, you were about to be born. So Dad had to cancel this
yes,
trip here.
That's a good reason, I think.
Yeah. Did he ever get a chance to race?
No. Yeah, he did it for fun and But I think he's the biggest reason, obviously, that I'm a triathlete today. So
Yeah. So you got into this young.
Yes. Yeah. With 11 years old.
11
when I
years
started,
old.
yeah.
And you've really never wavered. You've stayed involved with the sport since.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It wasn't the plan to be a professional athlete in the first place, but pretty much after my first baby break, I started to be professional.
When I look at your great races, the one race that sticks out to me is Challenge Roth, right? That great race where I think you beat Lucy Charles Barkley by 9 seconds, and you were the only only German woman pro, I think, in the field. And how special was that for you, winning that race?
Well, that was a very special race, and it was a race where everything came together. I think this is always the main goal in long distance, because you want to have a perfect day and in every discipline make the most of it. And it was a special one.
Well, especially you were 8 minutes back out of the water.
Yeah.
So the whole day you're chasing.
Yeah.
And that's Challenge Roth, sort of a tough race because you don't really see the other person. There aren't many really out and backs to get a sense of where you're at. When did you get a feel that you could catch Lucy?
Well, I think I had the home advantage a little bit because many family and friends. I always heard the times how far I am behind, and I think I never thought about winning, but of course it felt good to to be faster, and I think it was at kilometer 35 when I felt the first time that it could work out.
Wow.
And the last 8K we were pretty much all the time close
and
together.
the cool part about that race is you finish in a little stadium that they build that week with 5,000 fans in there going crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's such a triathlon party.
Were you guys right together coming towards that stadium?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, 9 seconds is not too far. So I felt like I can't clap any hands because I would have
No,
fallen.
you would have lost.
Yeah.
So the last time we were here, you got 9th place. And was that the first time you had raced here?
No, the second. I was here in 2016 already and had a very, very bad day. And last time was pretty good for me.
And so when you get 9th, because we've seen it over time, people get, Ben Hoffman gets DNFs first couple times, gets 15th, the next thing you know, he's second. Once you're finishing in the top 10, you potentially could be podium and potentially can win this race. How did that change you as an athlete, knowing that, I could win the biggest race in the sport?
Well, it did change because after my first attempt in 2016, I wasn't sure at all if I can do this race, and with all the it has different rules. I think Kona is very special, and it showed me that that I can play a role in the race, and that's why I'm here. So I want to, of course, show my best next week. And
what's hard about what's going on right now with PTO is doing such great stuff with the amount of money they're putting into the sport. At the same time, Dallas is just a few weeks ago, and then Edmonton, and there's great options out there.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, is it hard not to go to a Dallas or different races like that, knowing that my goal is Kona?
Yeah. For me, it was the main reason was not to travel too much this year, because it was the first year after my baby break. So my little daughter, she's 14 months old now, and 14
months. How fun is
that? She came here, so this was already a big trip, and you have to plan the whole season. And of course, I would have loved to race in Edmonton or Piteos, but I would have just been too long away from home, because my big son, he's 11 years old, and he couldn't come here, and it would have been 5 weeks that I don't see him. So that's pretty much the main reason. So I hope next year the dates of the races will be a little bit better for me, that I can maybe also in Europe, so
exactly
that it's a little bit easier, because I would of course love to see the races.
So this year you win Ironman South Africa and Ironman Germany, another race on home soil, and just a solid race across the board. How special was that to win in Frankfurt?
Oh, that was very special, because I'm only living 30 kilometers away, and it is my home race, and it was a little bit sad that it's not the European Championship race anymore, which it was all the years before. So that they took it away from the women is something I of course don't like or didn't like. But still it's my home race, and it felt very special. And also the fact that it was exactly 1 year after birth, and the second Ironman win this year was, if you had told me this last year, I would never believe that it could work out that well to come back.
When you had your first child, was the thought that, I can come back and be an athlete again? Or did you feel that, I don't know if, when you become a mom, it's hard to come back? Yeah,
actually the first one, it's 11 years ago, so it was pretty much the start of my career. I didn't plan to become professional or to come back, and it was a total different situation. So it was the first time during pregnancy that I felt I really missed the sport, and I want to come back, but didn't plan anything. So I think as a mom you have some you come back stronger, and it helped me. And it's always the balance between family and sports, and it's never perfect. It's a big challenge, but I wouldn't want it have it any other way. So
what does your 11-year-old think about mommy off racing all over the place?
I think it's mixed feelings sometimes. Of course now he couldn't come, or he couldn't come because it would have been just too long away from school. That's of course that's hard. I think it's harder for me than for him maybe, but I think that's what I want to show my kids, that they can, that they should do their way and try to follow their dreams, and that's what he does. So he does what he's a soccer player, so he's
a soccer player.
Yeah, and he's also very into sports, and I think just the active lifestyle, and
So Annie Haag won here in 2019. So we have a defending champion from Germany.
Yeah.
And Annie's racing, and you're racing. So and we've had this streak from 2014 till now, or till 2019. It was all the German men won. It seems like you guys are starting to establish great German women as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're pretty strong field this year, but of course also a lot of other girls who haven't been there 3 years ago, so it's a total different race.
Yes.
But let's see what happens. I'm really excited.
What would it mean to you to win this race?
Oh wow! Well, winning is like a dream. Like it's not that it's my. You have realistic goals and dreams, and this is rather maybe a very strong dream.
That's a good dream.
Yes, of course. And you have to. I mean, you have to believe believe that you can do it. Otherwise, you wouldn't come here. But yeah, it's racing against the best in the world, and that's already such a cool privilege.
It's the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Love it. And have you enjoyed being back on the Big Island?
Yeah, totally. It's such a beautiful place, and you come here and feel the great atmosphere, and I just love it.
Love it. Daniela, thank you so much for taking time.
Thank you, Bob.
Congratulations on everything you've accomplished. I mean, this was a phenomenal year for you. Daniela Bleymehl,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you so much.
Again, Poncho Man, take us out.
Welcome back to Hawaii, everybody. Get ready for some breakfast with Bob. Chee-hoo. And welcome back to Kona Town, everybody. Hele mai, koma mai. Chee-hoo. So it's breakfast with Bob.
And Poncho Man.